Welcome back to No Frills Reviews. Here we are today talking about holsters, a few of your different options and material types, what I like to use and why I like it, what I have used and why it hasn't worked for me. A holster's kind of a tricky thing. I've been carrying concealed or otherwise for about 6 years now, and not quite sure I found the perfect holster yet. There isn't always a perfect holster. Sometimes you need more than one, even for the same gun. Just depending on how you're going to carry or what the weather is like. But anywho, so diving right in. First up, your main holster materials are Kydex and leather, and they both have their pros and cons. I don't like leather because it's bulky. Even a really well-made leather holster is bulky, and the cheaper ones stretch real bad. So leather just kind of sucks. There's going to be a lot of boomers fucking rolling over, dying because I said leather sucks because they fucking grip their 1911s from their behind the waist, small of the back, fucking bullshit holsters. Anyway. Point of the story. I like Kydex, but even it's not perfect. The shit cracks. If you carry every day, you're gonna get cracks. It just happens. It's not the end of the world. The holster still functions and retains the gun fine. But, one day that crack will get to the point where I'm gonna have to do a warranty claim, which I've already had to do. Now, this is actually a Bravo concealment holster. I really, really like them. Unfortunately, they don't make holsters for my fucking gun anymore. Just bullshit Smith & Wessons and Glocks. And, yeah, they used to make guns for holsters for everything, and then they stopped. I don't know if it's just cheaper for them to operate this way or what, but I don't think the cracks are attributed to their Kydex. I think it's just a Kydex thing. The other thing that's really nice about Kydex is if you add a different light or even straight up change the gun, as long as your old holster is relatively the same, or your, excuse me, if your new gun, as long as it's relatively the same size, you can melt this shit in your oven and it flattens back out and you can put whatever you want in it and pinch and mold and make it shaped however you wanted, which is really nice. It's not really something you can do with leather. Leather, you buy it and it is what it is. I guess there's also shitty nylon holsters and stuff, but those just generally are cheap universal holsters, and I'm not even going to talk about universal holsters because they're stupid. But anyway, so the next is method of carry. Now that we've talked about holster materials, I have mixed up my method and positioning of carry a lot. But most of the time I generally go with I go outside the waistband and at about, so I'm left-handed. So if I'm facing forward, it's about at my 10 o'clock position, maybe 10:30. So not quite appendix carry, but not quite side carry either. But anyway, I used to carry just straight up appendix inside the waist belt, and now I've changed to outside the waist belt, and I'm not really sure why, but I find it works just as well, and it's pretty much just as concealable because most of my t-shirts are kind of long, I guess. I wear a lot of flannels, and they're all kind of big, so that covers up my gun nicely. Carrying is a lifestyle. You gotta kind of dress it too. Anyway, so shoulder holsters, stupid. I don't like them. The time to draw is too long, and you're flagging the shit out of everybody with your gun pointed at them, and anyone who's behind you, and it's just, I don't know. And you got a fumble fuck strap, and it's just, I don't like it. You don't have to have any straps with Kydex because the retention is in the holster. So there's really, I mean, you can run and jump and climb and do whatever you want. And if your holster's made properly, like and formed properly, then you won't have any problems. So yeah, you drawer and make sure you have a great belt, a really good belt. I like either a real good nylon riggers belt or just a leather belt made by a company that also makes good leather holsters. So that's kind of up to you to determine what you think is good or not good. And if you say Uncle Mike's or Safariland, shame on you. Shame, shame, shame. Spend a little more money, get a little bit better product, and something that's going to fit your gun right, going to fit you right, and you'll won't even notice it most of the time. I forget that I carry a full size with a red dot optic with a full size tactical light on it, and I don't even notice it's there because I have a really good holster and a good belt. So I guess I'm kind of rambling at this point. So buy whatever you like. If you're not sure where to start, I just recommend outside the waistband or inside the waistband, and I recommend Kydex. And that goes for the ladies too. Please, please, please don't carry in your bag or your purse or stuff like that. I mean, your gun needs to be, this goes for everyone. Your gun that you can reach is the only gun that you actually have. So if it's in your bag and you have to dig for it, you don't really have it. Or if you set your bag down somewhere and walk away from it, just even if you're not a belt wearer, if you want to carry a gun, you're about to be a belt wearer. So, all right, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.